Hi Aquarius, how are y'all? This is your December 2025 reading for Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Mercury. And whatever, if y'all look at your birth chart, you can see whatever area Aquarius rules. This could also just be messages that apply to that house, that part of your life. I've been liking the little themes I've given every reading. Just a channel message based off of something symbolic. And Funny Face. I was watching this movie Funny Face with Audrey Hepburn, and she's a Taurus, but in the movie it's her and Fred Astaire, and she becomes a model and she goes to Paris, but it's very much driven by partially film as a technology and all the generation of new ideas, and there's traveling and it's a lot of socializing, and it's supposed to be she's made into a lady that kind of not only wants the best for herself but for society. Like, she becomes a proper lady, not to be confused with My Fair Lady, but she kind of goes from just being this wish list bookish girl, and then they make her over into a model, and you know, y'all, she had her little glow up and stuff. But I think that movie is very Aquarius. It came out February 13th, 1957, but just kind of those themes of, I don't want to, social justice is weird because I feel like that's slightly more Libra, but it's that Aquarius energy of like, I'm someone who cares socially for the good of the community. I participate, I show up, I show face. Y'all know Scorpios will hide in our little hole, but Aquariuses, they're out there. You know, they let themselves be seen. But in Funny Face, you know, and so much at the beginning, she was like, oh, you could never make a model out of me. And I mean, seeing Audrey Hepburn say it, it's like, oh my God, pick your eyes up off the ground because they're rolled out of your head. But y'all know they were crazy, kind of critical about looks then and stuff. And Audrey Hepburn is talking about, her character is talking about how they could never make a model out of her and stuff. And it's just so good. It's so cunty. Dance numbers and like beautiful photograph. It's visually pleasing. It's light enough. It's like a sweet little romance story, whatever. But it's a good watch. Anyway, y'all, there's a message there about self-acceptance. So that's where we're kind of getting off on the foot of the Aquarius, is that you accept yourself based off of socially how other people view you, which is fine. I'm already itching, y'all. Y'all know I've been itching. Which is fine, but you need to make sure that the self-acceptance, like everything, you were always that person. If you go from being this to that, you were always that person. So don't just think that you're that person now that you made it. It was always within you. Let's go. That's your little opening channeled message, y'all. Let me know if you hate those, but yeah, self-acceptance is more important than the acceptance of the social, and it'll get you further than you even think. What's in the current love situation for the Aquarius collective? Oh, happy, sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. Come on, Aquarius. Some Aquarius watching this is very happy. In the current love situation, you may have just met, or you already are friends with the person in your life that you're gonna marry, or maybe you're already with them and things are going well. You're settled into that energy, that life. And if this is financial independence, then in the reverse, sorry y'all, I had a message. In the reverse, it's like, oh, these are the shared finances. So yeah, there's that money there. Like you're liking being tangled up in the situation that you're in. Finances maybe intermingled, or just that ultimate kind of emotional fulfillment, soulmate energy. It's a comfortability. You may miss, not that you miss being single, but you may miss being the only person that you have to think about. You miss this energy of like, it's only me because it's been so long. But you have a very happy life with this person, and they love you a lot. It's a very genuine love too. It's very deep. You guys are both emotionally fulfilled and you love each other a lot. But you miss being single a little bit. Only because you miss who you were. But that doesn't mean, it's not even getting into your current situation, because you're happy there, but you miss it. You may even miss just having nobody that you have a crush on, or just like nobody. Yeah, you kind of miss having nobody in the mix for you. Being your independent self. What else do we have for the current love situation for our Aquarius? Okay. Could be disagreements. You know how they say idle hands do the devil's work? Things might almost be so peaceful with you and your person. Not even peaceful, but just like right, that sometimes disagreements kick up out of nowhere. Because it's just like, oh, well, we're bored, so here's a little fight. But don't sabotage this because you're restless, okay? Don't sabotage that. And don't think that other people are either, because I sense it. You kind of want to sabotage it because things have been going so well. But don't be greedy like that. What else do we have for this current situation? Yeah, things are going so well, but the wheel always turns. So remember that. Remember, it's good to be grateful for this situation, because you can't go backwards. And this card, this has Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus energy on it. So there's 4 different energies, but this is definitely you, Aquarius. You're so lucky, and you are grateful, but you have to be careful not to be ungrateful for the things you have, even if it was really nice to be this person. But you know, you're itching for that independence, but there's so much luck. And of course, the wheel's always turning, so this isn't, because it's reversed, I don't get that this is like something random that's in your life, but it's just, this is kind of, your hard work got you even more blessings, and it got you to this point where you're in a connection that matters to you. But you can't help but think about, what if I was on my own? It may even make you feel guilty to wonder that, but there's more just fights from stuff being reckless. And this could be your side or their side, but it is, the reason why I reiterate it so much is because it is a happy relationship. You know, it's not like this isn't the relationship, but this is the result of the restlessness that comes with a certain type of peace. And you're just kind of, you're wanting to even protect more of your peace, because the happiness of the relationship is causing you both to crave more conflict, even as a means to get space from each other in the relationship so that you can get closer. Because sometimes, I mean, we're with someone, and if we can't get those breaks, then it's almost like, well, how are we supposed to keep the rubber band slack or keep it pulled tight, you know? How are we supposed to keep it pulled tight and keep that attraction there whenever, you know, if we're both staring up at a rainbow every day, it's like, okay, girl, like eventually you want Wicked, you want some, it can't just be Dorothy singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And that kind of craving for more levels of conflict in the relationship can be a means of sabotage. So be careful with that, Aquarius. Can we have one more card for the current love situation? That's the consequence of getting the things that we want, though. We know that, oh, Okay, come on. Come on. Come on, Aquarius. Marriage card. So this is, for a lot of y'all, you're already in that relationship. And for some of y'all, you're going to get married. Some of you may even be, okay, you're in conflict about like, okay, well, it's time to get married. You know, you're either single or you're married sort of thing. But for those of y'all already married too, there could be okay, well, I want to renew our vows, because it's just ways to make the relationship closer within that not even confined but existing structure. You have to have ways to create intimacy. When you're a family, you don't just go days without seeing someone or going on a date or whatever. You're in bed with the person, maybe next to them every night. So could be a renewal of vows here too. Very possible. But beautiful relationship, Aquarius. And I mean, you play your games. Aquarius are good at never taking anything too deep, but just be careful that you don't let yourself get taken for granted, and you don't take anything for granted with the person you're currently seeing. But if you haven't married them yet, Aquarius, and you're still really, and this is someone you would be involved with, then marriage is definitely a possibility. Let's see, what do we have for new love? I think that's a good place to leave it. Mind it, Aquarius. You got a good thing going. You're restless, but the blessings you have, many a single person would love to have the blessings that you have. So keep that in mind. And keep it play fighting. Don't be too serious. What do we have for new love for the Aquarius? What new love is coming in? Y'all already know. The Vegas Shuffle, it's just so addicting. And it just, it feels so justified every time I pop those cards. What's new love for Miss Aquarius? Or Mr. Aquarius, sorry y'all. I don't mean to gender it. What's in the new love situation? Oh my gosh. Oh my golly gosh. Let's do this. Okay. New love. You could be drawn to another air sign, but something from the past is resolved. Could be, watch out for someone from the past coming back with this. Like someone you had a conflict with before is ready to like have a new start with this Five of Swords in reverse. Interesting that that's coming up with this. But watch out, because you can't be stuck in the past. So this is someone you've been maybe involved with before, and you might know, it's not that they're bad news, but y'all are not the best news for each other. You bring out, you like each other, but you trigger each other with this past person that's coming back. They're coming back in, but they still don't want a commitment. And at this point, you don't even care. At this point, you don't even care. You got over them. So it's going to feel awkward. And this is not for all of y'all, but for some of you, it's going to feel awkward to see this person come back. Because you're like, okay, we got in this big fat fight. Could be, again, another air sign. Or they have air in their chart, maybe, in one of the love houses. But you're shocked that this person kind of came back for more play, because you guys maybe didn't leave off on the best note, or you thought you were like pissed at each other. So they come back and they still feel bound to you. You're over them, but now, and that energy has now sparked them to be stuck on you, because you don't care. You're like, oh my God, what? Old Mo with the kippy leg is back? Hell no. What? They're DMing you, but you don't give a damn. Yeah, you don't really give a damn that they're there. But they've actually lost sleep over this. Whoever's back, I swear it's maybe another air sign. But they've lost sleep over you. You're kind of like, you were a wish of theirs, a dream person more than they knew, but you probably leveled up considerably after this happened. And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry that the new love has been taken over by the past situation, but they realize, and it's funny because coming back, they still don't want to commit because they are emotionally immature. I swear, y'all, the day that I say, oh, you're dealing with a mature person, the whole channel shuts down. Because you know, this channel, oh, we're only dealing with emotionally immature fools recently. But I'm kidding, y'all. I have faith in y'all, but there's some kind of dusty energy in some of these people. Anyway, this person feels bound to you. You're over it. You're over it. And they still don't want to commit. So, blast from the past, but they're at least realizing now it's their wish to get you back, but they want to get you back exactly where you guys were. And you're grown now. It's too late. It's too late. You're grown now. I'm sorry, new love is the reunion. Can we see about something else? Can we see about anyone else's energy in Aquarius? Because I feel like it's kind of not the best that it got taken over by yo ex. What do we have? New love for the Aquarius. Someone's coming in. Could be Cancer. Could be. But someone's coming in. Clear as day. Can we any last messages about that? I think it's enough that we know at least there's another person coming in. It's coming. The universe said, well, we'll leave it there. It's coming. The X thing's popping up, but someone new is coming, and they're coming. That's one of the speediest cards in the deck, so they're coming, and they're coming quick. There's not much else y'all need to know there. Let's go to money now. Money and career. What do we have for that Aquarius collective? For that money and career. Aquarius, y'all are just natural inventors. Give us something so just juicy and literal for the Aquarius. Okay. Some of y'all been losing sleep. I'm hearing to keep it, so I'll keep it. I don't always keep when that many fall out, but some of y'all losing sleep over something. Over an idea or a venture that you have. You've been working yourself way too hard on it. Reach the culmination where you don't really know if you want to do it now. You don't know if you want to do this thing anymore. Because it has to do with a personal talent of yours and your shine and your fame, but you don't feel like you're being recognized enough for whatever the opportunity is, so you're fixing to cut it off. Okay, whatever pains it kind of brought you is over with, but in the winter too, because this is the December reading, you're gonna kind of want to let go of this thing because it feels like a burden to you, and that you don't really know. The shackles are going to fall off. So you're going to let go of something that's kind of been making you lose sleep. Whether this is like quitting that 5th side gig that you're like, this is not adding anything. This is only subtracting things. There's that, because something new comes in. So you replace this kind of losing sleep, this scarcity, whatever this thing is was absolutely draining you. And you're going to get rid of that. And I mean, the Capricorn card is here, so that's Capricorn season, but this does relate to work. And you're not being recognized enough in what it is. So this could be, it really could be anything. It could be your job. It could be any side gig. I'm hearing that it's not the gig, but it's a gig. And you've just reached a point where you're just like, okay, I can't move on with this anymore. So after you let go of this, where you're not being recognized enough and the shackles kind of fall away You're not really being paid for it. You're kind of losing sleep for nothing. Then something new sparks in. Because all the energy that you were keeping up to do all that, run through this cold and everything, you finally are going to be able to use that on something you care about. So just new passion project comes in whenever you cut something out that's just not working, that you've known isn't working for a while. Let's do luck now. What's lucky for the Capricorn? We have a luck. A clear, crispy little luck message. Or for Aquarius, sorry. Clear, crispy luck message for Aquarius. Okay. I mean, for some of y'all, message of a new opportunity, love message coming in. And it's this too. The Lovers reverse have been coming out a lot for different readings. But, and it's someone else. Could be a message with the Gemini too. And this is Gemini energy. But because it's luck, I don't want to immediately equate it to love, even though you could have somebody, your partner or somebody win something. But with the Gemini energy, I think it's just like struck with lightning, invention type of thing. It's a new invention, new thing coming in, or somebody, new contract somebody wants you to sign. But because, again, this is reversed, this is reversed, the Lovers. I think that's just that spark of kind of Gemini creativity. Because coming in for the Aquarius, that's major. But something, an opportunity for one of your inventions is going to come in fast. And y'all know Aquarius got mad inventions. Can we have another card for luck? Yeah. See, she's on that laptop. So this is something tech related. Because it's the intuition, but some psychic download. That's so funny. I talk about it's an invention, and only a few cards have the laptop. And it's the High Priestess is psychic. So yeah, something lucky with a psychic invention that you've had. Because y'all know, like, the muses, this stuff, I've been reading this book, The War of Art, and it talks about how the muses inspire us. Art comes through it. We channel it. Same with a reading or whatever. But this idea came to you, fool. It came to you. And now it's going to make such a big difference in your life. Aquarius. We love it. Keep that spark hot. I'm still doing personal readings for now. I'm not sure how much longer, but y'all are in for a hot December, okay? Yeah. Bless y'all. Thanks for being here. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye, Aqua.